In this video, I'm building the best possible team for under 1 million MT in NBA 2K22. My team, our starting point guard is going to be the new dark matter James Harden. I do think he's one of the best point guards in the game, and he's only going to cost us around 200,000 MT, which in my opinion is definitely worth it. So looking at James Harden here, he's a shooting guard point guard, 6'5" with a 6'10" wingspan. He's got a 96 3 ball, 94 mid range, 95 speed, 95 acceleration. Can definitely hold his own on the defensive end. Kind of upset that they only gave him a 70 block, but he's got a 90 driving dunk, 96 ball handle with a 95 speed with ball. He's also got Hall of Fame blinders, catch and shoot, chef, circus threes, deadeye, limitless, spot up, lucky number 7, sniper. Tons of good Hall of Fame playmaking badges as well. And then he's got Hall of Fame clamps, menace, and pickpocket. Looking at James Harden's animations here, he does have his jump shot on very quick timing, which in my opinion is a really good jump shot. Then he's got the shifty dribble style. He's got the Harden size up, which is really good. And then he's got the Harden size up escape, which is also really good. And then he's got the Scottie Pippen behind the back. If you guys aren't the biggest fan of James Harden, or if you guys do not like the card, later in the video I'll tell you guys a different point guard you guys can run. I'll give you guys a few options if you don't like James Harden, but for me, I'm gonna have James Harden at the starting point guard. Coming in at the starting shooting guard position is gonna be Dark Matter Dr. J. He is just a very good overall shooting guard for only around 75 to 80,000 MT. He's a shooting guard, small forward, 6'6", with a 6'11" wingspan. He's got a 94 3 ball, 96 mid range, 96 speed, 96 acceleration, pretty good defense, 92 steal, 95 perimeter, and he also has an 88 interior defense with an 85 block, so definitely a good defender. He's also got 99 driving dunk, 95 speed with ball. He's got a Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, deadeye, limitless, spot up, and sniper. And then defensively, he's got Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, intimidator, menace, and pickpocket. When we look at the animations on Dr. J here, he's got Rudy Gay jump shot, which I do think is pretty good, only on quick timing. I would love to see it on very quick, but I do think his jump shot is still very easy to green. And then he's got quick dribble style, he's got the Kobe Bryant size up escape package, and then he's got the Scottie Pippen behind the back. So overall, Dr. J is going to be an amazing shooting guard. Coming in at the starting small forward position, he is going to be our lockdown defender, and that is going to be Dark Matter Draymond Green for around 80,000 MT. A lot of these takeoff Dark Matters are going to be in the squad a lot of these takeoff players are going to be in the squad because they are super good value. Like Draymond Green, only 80,000 MT is an amazing value card. He's 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan, and he can play the power forward or small forward position. And all you guys really need to know about Draymond is he's going to be your lockdown defender. He has 97 in every single defensive stat, 85 driving dunk, 91 3 ball, 92 speed, 94 strength. He can also handle the ball a little bit, 92 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. Like, this card is insane on the defensive end. 19 Hall of Fame badges except for off ball pass. He's got Hall of Fame quick first step, bullet passer, dimer. We look at the animations. He's got quick dribble style, and he's got the Scottie Pippen behind the back, and then he's got a great jump shot on very quick release timing. And then he's even got the normal leaner, which makes this card so good on the offensive end. So Draymond Green for 80,000 MT is going to be one of the best value cards in the game. Coming in at the starting power forward position, another takeoff player. But like I said, these cards are super good for their value. Jermaine O'Neal here is a power forward center, 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan. He's got an 85 3 ball, 93 mid range, 91 speed, 91 acceleration. He's not the best defensive card in the world, but he can definitely hold his own. But the main thing about this Jermaine O'Neal card is going to be his ball handle. At 95 ball handle, 90 speed with ball, and he's got Hall of Fame quick first step, unpluckable, quick chain, hyperdrive, handles for days, bullet passer. And then we come to the animations. He's got quick dribble style, he's got the Kobe size up, escape, and then he's got the Scottie Pippen behind the back. Meaning for your power forward who's 6'11", he kind of moves like a guard, which is really nice to have. He can definitely be a stretch big. You can 5-out with him if you want. You can handle the ball with him if you want, which is very nice to have a versatile power forward. And then obviously he's got a pretty good jump shot on very quick release timing. So Jermaine O'Neal for around 40 to 45,000 MT. At the starting center position, probably our most expensive card, it is going to be the Dark Matter Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. if we can maybe afford a Porzingis. I'll tell you guys about that in a second. When you have a million MT, there's so many different ways you can go. When you only have like 250k or 500k, there's not that many different ways you can go. But once you have a million MT, there's so many different ways you can build the squad. So I want to just say that quickly. Like, my team, I think this is the best possible team you can build, but there's so many different ways to do it with a million MT. So this is just my opinion on my best team you can make for under a million MT. But we all know Kareem can do 7'2" tall, 7'5", 7'5" wingspan. He's going to be an amazing defensive center, 95 block, 92 steal, 90 perimeter with a 96 interior. It's Kareem, man. He's an amazing center. He always is in my team. We look at the jump shot, very quick release timing is a pretty good jump shot, and he can move a little bit on the offensive end. But for around 250,000 MT, Kareem is going to be our starting center. Coming off the bench at the backup point guard position, it is going to be Dark Matter Zach LaVine. Surprisingly, this card is only like 150 to 175k, which is super cheap for Zach LaVine. He's a shooting guard point guard, 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan. Stats wise, this card is absolutely amazing. 93 ball handle, 94 speed with ball, 98 driving dunk, 93 steal, 93 perimeter. Also has a 96 speed with a 95 3 ball. Pretty good Hall of Fame shooting badges, pretty good Hall of Fame playmaking badges, and then some pretty good Hall of Fame defensive badges as well. We look at the animations for Zach LaVine. He's got Zach LaVine jump shot on very quick release timing, which is obviously really good. Then he's got the quick dribble style. He's got the Zach LaVine size up, which is pretty decent. Then he's got the Zach LaVine size up escape, which is one of the best in the game. And then of course he's got the Scottie Pippen behind the back. So Zach LaVine is probably the 5th or 4th best point guard in the game. And for only around 150,000 MT, he's going to be a great guy to add to this squad. For the backup shooting guard position, we're going to get us a little bit more offense, and we're going to go with the Galaxy Opal Kazi Russell. If you want to go with more like a lockdown shooting guard, you definitely can, but I think for my squad and how I want to build it, I like to have Kazi off the bench for some offense. He's 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan. He's got 94 3 ball, 92 mid-range, 95 speed, 95 acceleration. He's actually a pretty good defensive card as well. 95 steal, 96 lateral, 94 perimeter. And he's also got an 86 interior or 89 interior with an 84 block. He's got 95 driving dunk, 93 speed with ball, 86 ball handle, has Hall of Fame clamps, interceptor, intimidator, menace, and pickpocket. He's got a Hall of Fame quick first step, dimer, bullet passer, some pretty good Hall of Fame shooting badges as well. The big thing obviously about Kazi Russell is going to be the base 3 jump shot, which is probably the 2nd fastest release in the game. He's got some pretty good dribble sigs as well, including the quick dribble style, and he's got the normal leaner, which means he can shoot those fades. Our bench backcourt is going to be Zach LaVine and Kazi Russell, and Kazi Russell is about 30,000 MT. Now this is where we get to the point in the team where you can go a bunch of different ways. For this squad, I'm going to go Jonathan Isaac at the backup 3. He is going to be our lockdown defender off the bench, but there is a different name I'll throw out and a different way you can do this team. I'll tell you guys about that at the end of the video. But Jonathan Isaac here is a power forward, small forward, 6'11" with a 7'2" wingspan. And like I said, he's going to be your lockdown defender. Very similar to a guy like Draymond Green. He's going to play amazing defense, and if he's open on the 3-pointer, he's going to have a great jump shot as well, and he can move a little bit on the offensive end. For a cheap 30,000 MT, Jonathan Isaac is a great value card. At the backup power forward position, another takeoff card, which is going to be the Galaxy Opal Dino Raja, because once again, he's only around 40,000 MT, maybe 50,000 MT at most. Looking at Dino here, he is a center power forward, 6'11" with a 7'11" wingspan. The 7'11" wingspan is the biggest thing and the best thing about this Dino Raja card. He's got an 83 ball, 92 mid-range, 91 speed, 91 acceleration. Can play some pretty good defense, has some pretty good playmaking stats, 83 ball handle, 86 speed with ball. He's gonna be a great rebounder. His stats and badges really don't look like the best, but when I tell you this 7'11" wingspan makes a massive difference in game. And then he's got base 4 jump shot, what Devin Booker has, Donovan Mitchell, even Grayson Allen, Patrick Ewing. So he's got a great jump shot on very quick release timing. So I do think Dino Raja for 40,000 MT is going to be a great backup power forward. And then for a backup center, it is of course going to be Galaxy Opal David Robinson. He's on a bunch of these squads because of the fact that he's just so good for his value, only around 75 to 80,000 MT. And we all know D-Rob is still one of the best centers in the game. Looking at his stats here, he's 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan. We all know what D-Rob can do on the court. Don't really need to go over D-Rob that much. Just gonna scroll through some stats and badges just so you guys can see if you're new. and you've never looked at a D-Rob card before, but we all know really what D-Rob can do. He's an amazing center power forward, great jump shot on quick timing, and then of course going to be a great defender. So this squad is just under 1 million MT. Now the second variation which you guys can do is you can get rid of Jonathan Isaac, you can put in AK-47. Now obviously that's going to be way more MT, and then what you do is you get rid of Kareem and you put David Robinson as the starting center, and then you get Hakeem Olajuwon as the backup center. Now this team will be around 900,000 MTU, not including Kareem and Jonathan Isaac. So now this is the different squad you guys can go with. So you can pick this team, or you can add Kareem and Jonathan Isaac and then get rid of Hakeem and AK-47. If you guys do not like James Harden, I'd recommend probably going Zach LaVine at the 1 and then moving D-Rose to the bench. Something like this. That's probably what I do if you guys do not like James Harden, or choose whatever point guards you like. Maybe it's a Dwayne Wade, a Marcus Smart, maybe it's an Oscar Robinson, maybe if it's a Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is an option as well. So this is a team you guys can make as well. So this would be a lot cheaper. This team would only be like 800,000 MT. So then you'd have like 200K to work with. So for what I would do though, is this is me personally, what I would do to make the best team under 1 million. I would go James Harden, then I would get rid of Hakeem. I would go like this, and then get rid of AK because obviously it's too expensive. And then this team is just under 1 million MT, and in my opinion is the best possible team you guys can make for under 1 million MT. Let me know in the comment section down below what do you guys think about this squad, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.